The envelope hit the table harder than it should have. Sharp, final, unforgiving. It echoed through the quiet gallery like a gunshot, turning heads for a brief second before people returned to admiring paintings that meant nothing to the three lives about to shatter. She didn't look at him when she pushed it forward. He didn't touch it at first. And somewhere between them, everything they had built over 10 years collapsed without a sound. If you believe in second chances and karma, and in the quiet power of truth revealing itself when the time is right, take a moment right now to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stories like this remind us that life always has a way of rewriting what we think is the end. Marcus stood still, his eyes lowered, his jaw tight, not in anger, but in something deeper, heavier. Disappointment had a weight to it, and today it rested entirely on his shoulders. His shirt still carried faint traces of paint dust from the early morning job he had taken before coming here, trying to make ends meet the only way he knew how, quietly, without complaint. Across from him stood Elena, composed but distant, her fingers trembling just slightly as she let go of the envelope. Her posture was perfect, her clothes elegant, her expression controlled, but her eyes betrayed something restless, something uncertain. Behind her, not far away, stood Daniel, confident, polished, effortlessly wealthy. He watched the scene unfold with a faint smile, the kind that never quite reached the eyes. Marcus finally reached for the envelope. It felt heavier than paper should. Inside were the divorce papers, 10 years. Reduced to ink and signatures. Marcus didn't open it. He didn't need to. He already knew what it meant. He had felt it coming for months. The distance, the silence, the late nights that came with vague explanations. The way Elena had started looking at him, not with warmth, but with quiet dissatisfaction. He had just never expected it to end like this. In public, in front of strangers, in front of the man who had slowly become the reason for everything falling apart. Elena finally spoke, her voice low, steady, almost rehearsed. She told him she couldn't live like this anymore. She said she deserved more, that she had spent years waiting for things to change, waiting for Marcus to become something bigger, something better. She said she had found someone who understood her ambitions, someone who could give her the life she always dreamed of. She didn't say Daniel's name, but she didn't have to. Marcus nodded slowly, not in agreement, but in acceptance. Because sometimes when everything breaks at once, the only thing left to do is stand still and let it happen. The truth was, Marcus had never been a man of grand gestures or empty promises. He worked hard, stayed loyal, and loved deeply, but quietly. He believed that love wasn't about luxury, but about consistency. About being there. But Elena had grown tired of waiting for real. She wanted extraordinary, and Daniel was extraordinary, or at least that's what she believed. As Marcus walked away from that gallery, envelope still unopened in his hand, he didn't look back. Not once, because deep down, he knew something Elena didn't. And that knowledge, though painful now, would change everything soon enough. The days that followed were silent. Marcus moved out without argument. He packed his belongings into a small rented apartment on the edge of the city. No dramatic confrontations, no desperate pleas, just quiet acceptance. The kind that comes from understanding that sometimes people don't leave because you failed, but because they no longer see your worth. And yet Marcus never spoke badly of Elena, not to anyone. Instead, he focused on work, long hours, multiple jobs, late nights. What no one knew, what Elena never cared to ask, was that Marcus wasn't just working to survive. He was building something big, something hidden. Meanwhile, Elena stepped into her new life with Daniel like someone entering a dream she had waited too long to touch. Expensive dinners, luxury apartments, exclusive events, everything she once imagined was now within reach. Daniel introduced her to a world Marcus never could, or so she thought, but beneath the surface, something always felt slightly off. Daniel was charming, yes. Generous, yes. But there was a distance to him, a cold calculation behind every smile. He was a man who controlled everything around him, including the people in his life. And Elena, though she didn't realize it at first, had slowly become one of those things. Still, she ignored the feeling, because the life she had chosen demanded belief. Weeks turned into months. Marcus disappeared from her world completely. No calls, no messages, nothing. It bothered her more than she expected. Not because she wanted him back, but because she couldn't understand how someone could just let go so easily. What she didn't know was that Marcus wasn't letting go, he was rising. The truth began to unfold on a quiet afternoon when Daniel invited Elena to a corporate event, a high-profile gathering of executives, investors, and industry leaders. It was the kind of place where power moved quietly behind polished smiles and expensive suits. Elena felt proud walking beside him. This was the life she had chosen. This was her future. As they entered the grand hall, people greeted Daniel with respect, but something felt different that day. There was a tension in the air, a subtle shift in attention, as if someone more important had already arrived. Daniel seemed slightly distracted, unsettled. That's when Elena noticed it. At the far end of the room, surrounded by a small group of influential figures, stood a man she recognized instantly. Marcus. But not the Marcus she remembered. This Marcus stood taller, sharper, more confident. His presence commanded attention without effort. He wasn't dressed like a worker anymore. He looked like someone who owned the room, because he did. Elena's breath caught. Daniel froze beside her, and for the first time since she had known him, his confidence cracked. Whispers began to spread across the room. Names, titles, respect, and then like a quiet storm finally breaking, the truth emerged. Marcus wasn't just another attendee. He was the man behind everything. The silent partner, the investor. The one who had been funding, shaping, and ultimately controlling the very company Daniel worked for. Marcus was Daniel's boss. No, more than that. He was the boss of Daniel's boss. The realization hit Elena like a wave she couldn't escape. All those years, all that struggle, all that quiet determination she had mistaken for failure had been something else entirely. Vision, strength, purpose. And she had walked away from it for illusion. Marcus's eyes finally met hers across the room. There was no anger in them, no resentment, just calm understanding. And that hurt more than anything, because it meant he had already moved on. When Marcus approached, the entire room seemed to shift around him. Conversations quieted. Attention followed. Power, real power, doesn't demand recognition. It attracts it. Daniel tried to recover, tried to speak, but for once he didn't have control. Marcus acknowledged him with a simple nod, professional, distant. Then his gaze moved to Elena. For a moment, time stopped. She wanted to speak, to explain, to apologize, but the words never came. Because what could she say? That she didn't believe in him? That she chose wealth over loyalty? That she traded something real for something temporary? Marcus didn't ask. He didn't need to. Because some truths don't require explanation, they reveal themselves through consequence. He simply gave a small, respectful nod and walked past her. And just like that, the chapter she thought she had closed was rewritten without her. If this story is touching your heart, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment below with the word "a second chance" if you believe life always gives us another opportunity to see the truth. Elena stood there, surrounded by everything she once wanted. And yet, for the first time, she felt completely empty. Because now she understood. She hadn't just lost a husband. She had lost a man who loved her without conditions. A man who was quietly building a future, not just for himself, but for them. And she had never given him the time to show it. That night, Elena didn't go home with Daniel. Instead, she walked alone, through streets that suddenly felt unfamiliar, through a life that no longer made sense. Because sometimes the biggest mistake isn't choosing the wrong person, it's failing to recognize the right one when they're standing right in front of you. And sometimes by the time you finally see the truth, they're already gone. The city lights blurred as Elena walked, but she didn't wipe the tears from her face. For once, she didn't care who saw her breaking. The polished version of herself, the one who always chose perfection over truth, had finally cracked, and beneath it was someone she barely recognized anymore. That night changed everything, not because Marcus revealed who he truly was, but because Elena finally understood who she had become. The next few days felt heavy, suffocating almost. The luxury apartment Daniel had given her now felt like a cage lined with gold. Every polished surface reflected a version of herself she didn't like. The silence was louder than ever, and even Daniel's presence, once comforting, now felt distant, calculated, almost transactional. He noticed the shift immediately. Daniel was not a man who missed details. Ooh. He tried to bring her back into that world, more dinners, more gifts, more promises, but something fundamental had changed inside Elena. The illusion had shattered, and no amount of wealth could piece it back together. She started seeing things she had ignored before. The way Daniel spoke about people, not with respect, but with utility. The way he measured relationships by value, not emotion. The way he had pursued her, not because he loved her, but because he saw something he could. And for the first time, Elena asked herself a question she had been avoiding for months. Was this really the life she wanted? The answer came quietly, but it came clearly. No. Meanwhile, Marcus didn't slow down. If anything, he became even more focused. The truth was, Marcus had never hidden his ambition. He had simply never advertised it. Years ago, while Elena was chasing a lifestyle, Marcus had been investing quietly, building connections, taking risks no one saw. He had failed more times than anyone knew, but he never stopped. Because he wasn't building for recognition, he was building for purpose. And now, everything he had worked for was finally standing in the light, but success didn't erase the past. There were nights when Marcus still sat alone, thinking about the life he once had, the small apartment filled with laughter, the quiet dinners, the dreams they used to share. He didn't miss the person Elena had become, but he missed the person she used to be. The one who believed in him before the world did. The one who saw his potential when there was nothing to show for it. But life doesn't move backward. Marcus knew that better than anyone. One afternoon, weeks after the event, Elena found herself standing outside Marcus's office building. The same building she had once walked past without a second glance, never knowing it was connected to him. Her heart pounded as she stepped inside. Everything felt different. The receptionist greeted her politely, but there was a quiet authority in the air that made her feel small, not because she was unwelcome, but because she was no longer part of this world. She asked to see Marcus. At first, they told her he was busy. She almost left, but something inside her refused to walk away again, so she waited. Minutes turned into an hour, then another, until finally she was called in. The office was large, but not excessive. Clean, intentional, grounded, just like him. Marcus stood near the window, looking out over the city he had quietly conquered. He didn't turn immediately when she entered, and in that moment, Elena realized something painful. He wasn't waiting for her anymore. When he finally turned, his expression was calm, composed, almost unreadable. Time had changed him, not just his circumstances, but his heart. Elena struggled to speak at first. The words she had rehearsed felt meaningless now. Apologies seemed too small. Explanations felt hollow. So instead, she told the truth. Not the polished version. Not the version that protected her pride, but the raw, uncomfortable truth. She admitted that she had been wrong, that she had mistaken patience for weakness, simplicity for failure, and quiet ambition for lack of direction. She confessed that she had chosen a life that looked perfect but felt empty. And then with tears she didn't try to hide, she said the one thing she had never said before. She said she believed in him now. Marcus listened, silently, without interruption. And when she finished, the room felt heavier than before, because the truth, while powerful, doesn't always change the outcome. Marcus took a slow breath, and then he spoke, not with anger, not with bitterness, but with clarity. He told her that her words meant something, but they came too late. Not because he didn't care, but because he had learned something through the pain she left behind. He had learned his own worth. And once you truly understand your value, you don't go back to places where you were once underestimated. Elena's heart broke in a way she had never felt before. Not because she lost him again, but because this time she understood why. Marcus explained that he had forgiven her a long time ago, not for her sake, but for his own peace. Holding on to anger would have only held him back. But forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes it just means letting go, and he had already done that. There was no dramatic ending, no sudden change of heart, no fairy tale reversal, just two people standing in the same room, separated by choices that couldn't be undone. Before she left, Elena asked him one final question. She asked if there was ever a chance, even the smallest one, that things could be different. Marcus paused for just a moment, and in that pause lived everything they had ever been. But when he answered, his voice was steady. He said that life had already given them their chance, and they had lived it. As Elena walked out of that office, she didn't feel anger, she didn't feel resentment. She felt something far more powerful. Acceptance. Because for the first time she wasn't running from the truth, she was facing it. Days later, Elena made a decision that surprised even herself. She left Daniel. Not for Marcus, not for anyone else, but for herself. She walked away from the life she once chased so desperately, choosing instead to rebuild something real, something honest, something grounded in who she truly was, not who she thought she needed to be. It wasn't easy. There were no shortcuts this time. No luxury to hide behind. Just growth. Slow, painful, necessary growth. And somewhere along the way, Elena began to change, not into the woman she used to be, but into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone who finally understood that love isn't about what someone has, it's about who they are when no one is watching. Months passed. Then a year. Marcus continued to grow, not just in success, but in peace. His life was no longer defined by what he lost, but by what he built. And one evening, as he stood once again looking over the city, he realized something quietly powerful. He was no longer waiting for anything. He was complete. Not because he had everything, but because he had become everything he once needed. And somewhere in that same city, Elena stood on her own balcony. No luxury, no illusion, just a simple space she had earned through her own effort. She looked at the skyline, knowing Marcus was out there somewhere. But this time, she didn't feel regret. She felt gratitude, because losing him had taught her something she would have never learned otherwise: the value of truth, the cost of choices, and the quiet strength it takes to start over. If this story touched your heart even a little, take a moment right now to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stories like this remind us that sometimes the hardest endings lead to the most important beginnings. And before you go, here's a special request. Comment below. I choose wisely if you believe that every decision shapes our destiny. Because in the end, life doesn't punish us for our mistakes. It teaches us through them. And sometimes the greatest lesson isn't about winning someone back. It's about becoming someone better.